What's up, YouTube? This is Cdog back with another Transformers review. This is the Transformers Generations Power of the Primes Deluxe Class Moonracer. They're actually retooling her to be Greenlight, another figure and character from the Generation 1 episode, The Search for Alpha Trion, in Season 1. Moonracer was also a character in that episode. That is where her origin comes from. Checking out the figure here. I'm going to start doing figures without doing the packaging, opening. I just think it's better. It'll get things done a little faster, but if you want to check out the packaging, we will check it out here really quickly. You can see the art right there. And then the card has the full art. You get the Moonracer there. The one thing I wanted to show was Elita 1's combined form there. And then on the back you get that. Transforms in 14 steps. And voila. She comes with instructions. And that weapon you see in her right hand. As well as this Prime armor. This is a Prime Master that fits in there, so you can see it's compatible with that. It does originally come with this, which also can work as a weapon itself, and I'll show you that in a minute. Oops. This is what I meant. Both the armor and this can be a weapon, and you can put it in her hand as a secondary gun, kind of. It's like an energy gun, but it's still a gun nonetheless. So you get that. And also she has her Prime armor. And her Prime armor is put on basically the same way. Flip this to the front, and then you use these little catches right here. Yeah, let's get that more. There we go. And you just kind of latch one in, and then get to the other like that. Peg them in. And then you can either put that in, or we can put in her Prime armor itself, just to show you. Well, you probably want to put the Prime armor in first, but either way. So you can see there. These are on ball joints now, huh? They weren't before, so hold on. Just like that. Boom. There. So, very cool. Different options you can also use you can use the shield option. Putting on the side of the arm here. Like that. It's a shield. Or cannon. Also looks kind of like a jetpack. Yeah. So we have that. And this is also the armor or the hand for Elita. So you get that too. So pretty cool, nonetheless. As you can see, she's very articulation worthy. Let's check out her head sculpt real quick. As you can see, her head sculpt there, very nice. She's got the white painted on the face with the kind of lavender painted lips. And then you get those glossy green eyes. Very nice. You got that green paint on the helmet, as well as the white kind of trim there. And you got some yellow details on the side, as well as the crest. So there's Elita. Or not Elita, Moonracer, sorry. But you can see the green paint on the chest there versus the green plastic. The green paint right here looks really nice. And then you get the white paint with the red Autobot tampon on there. You got some lavender paint as well. Some more of that yellow that comes out on the belt. More of the lavender and the green. You get the white painted feet as well. So, very nice little deco. You got some white paint on the sides of the arms. As well as on... Is this white? Yeah, this is white painted as well. No. Yeah, you can see the scuff mark right there. Or the scratch mark, I mean. But all in all, very, very, very cool figure. For articulation, she's got a double, like a hinge, so you can hinge it it goes that far forward and that far back, plus you get the ball joint that makes you go that far back, and then whoop, that's one of the faults too. It's a little bit soft of a plastic where the ball is, but they're that far forward, so decently down, decently up. You can also get tilt side, really nice side to side action. They did a really good job on her. Of course, you can spin it on that joint. You get the full 90 on the shoulder. The only thing is they use, it looks like translucent plastic for the joints, so it makes it a little bit loose, but it's not so loose, and it's not just too loose, but it could use a little bit of paint on there. But we get the 90, or you got over 90 degree, you get about 120 degree bend on the elbow. Forgot we already did that take. Then you get the swivel on the ball joint itself. You get a little bit of inward for the transformation there. For the wrist, you get 2 waist swivels. You get the top waist swivel. That's part of the transformation. You also get a bottom waist swivel. So 2 waist swivels. You get a full 90 up. And you can put that up like that if you want. Or you can leave it as a hip skirt. It just depends on your liking. But with it back, you can go back as well. So you got that. You also can do it out to the side, almost full splits pretty much. And then you get a full thigh swivel that will go 360 if you need it to. We get double jointed knees that probably a lot of people will miss because it's only for the knee really. But very cool that you get the double joints there. Very nice. And then we also get ankles forward and back, as well as ankle tilt a little bit. Enough to make a difference. Forward and back. Oh, you can go all the way back. I knew you could. So you get full ankle movement there, which is nice. And also you get swivels on these. Go in and out if you want wings or if you want it all the way back. And like I said, you get this skirt piece that kind of goes back like that. You can have it down like that as like a skirt piece, or back up here if you want, if you'd rather. So those are your options. You also have this part right here, so you can make it into a jetpack. I believe that's kind of just coming up with this now, but I believe this is the intention. Although I'm not sure if they'll be able to fit in there. Well, there's a couple of jetpacks there if you can get it to work in there. But I suppose you'd have to take those off. But if you took off these off the ball joints, you could probably fit that in there and have her have a little jetpack. You know, it wouldn't hurt anything if you had extra versions of these, I suppose. Alright, so continuing on with the review. I really, really like that head sculpt, and just a fantastic figure all around. So for transformation, you want to start by the feet. Alright, so especially when you do it the first time, this doesn't really quite line up, so you kind of have to lift it and push up. Especially the first time, you're going to want to lift and pull up like that. And you're going to want to connect those tabs together like that, and that like that. Just like so. Now we're going to swivel, we're going to pull this down around like that. We're going to swivel this around 180. Then we're going to go under here, and we're going to swivel the bottom part 180. Then you're going to want this part down first, and this part up next. And you can see there's a couple little tabs right there. Those slot into those 2 holes, just like that. And then you have the front of the car done. All right, next you want to pull this forward, and it looks like it's an ab crunch, but it is not. Once you swivel this around, it doesn't come down. I'm sure you can customize something if you really needed to, but you do have that right there. You want to flip this around 180, just like that. Then you're going to put it back, just like that. You're going to remove the weapon, bend the arms, and then bend these in like this. Rotate these to the back for now, then flip these up. And then there's a couple slots. There's a teal slot right there. You want to slot it right in there like that. Boom. And same thing on this side. Slot that in there like that. And there is your Moonracer car mode. A fantastic car mode. Cannot tell you how cool this thing is. And the joints are all tight. For all in robot mode, you get the tight hips, tight knees, tight elbows, you know, tight neck joint, really nice feet joints. You get a little bit of paint here for the kind of headlights action, and a little bit of details molded in underneath. It looks nice, kind of like they're lit up. You get that white hexagonal paint, and then tempoed red on top of that Autobot symbol. You get a little bit of lavender paint there. You get all this translucent plastic. Really nice looking. You also can put the prime guys. There's little spots to ride. You can ride up on here if you want, or ride here. A couple little riding spots. So you get a couple spots like that, which is nice. This is what it looks like from the back. But you can change things around. You know, let's get her all prime armored up. And then we can attach this in there. It's a little bit wobbly, so you want to just kind of hold it in place. Like that. Actually, I think we do it this way, right? And then you get like an engine in the back, kind of. You can do it that. I think you can flip it underneath too, right? Like this. There's a couple different options you can try with it. So you get that engine, and then you get that jet engine. So it is supposed to look like a jet, or like a jet pack kind of thing. Push it in really nicely. Boom. Fits pretty good. So you get that option. You can also attach the weapon in that hole if you want, or on the sides of here, of course. It gets a little bit more wobbly when you do it this way, but not bad wobbly, just a little bit. But you do have that option. So that's what it looks like. It rolls really nicely on the ground, as you can see. Really nice rolling. Oop, I just hit the camera. And just show you car mode with the engine attached. It's 6.5 inches long. Without, it is 5 and just a hair over 5.5 inches long. And then to transform it back, we'll just do it really quickly because it only takes about less than a minute, not even. You just kind of get that going right there, unplug those, rotate these to the back, flip this forward up while you're rotating around the head. Attach that back, bring the arms down, unattach this part by clipping that, flipping this up a little bit, rotate this around, rotate that back so you can rotate this around at the bottom part, and then unattach this, bring the feet down. And we'll do a little measurement here for her in robot mode. I believe she's just under 6 inches if I'd have to guess. And so burn myself. She's 5 3/4 inches. I know it doesn't look like it on this. Just to show you kind of like an example of what they look like with another bot. Here's with a drop kick from the movie. If you stand, there you go, from drop kick from the Hasbro line. It's a cool figure. I like it better than the helicopter version of them. Why is it not? There we go. There, boom. So there's her with drop kick. There's her with Repgar. As you can see, she's shorter than Retgar. Retgar's about 6 inches. And just for fun, here's her with Age of Extinction First Edition Leader Class Optimus Prime. I have a review all ready to go for him. If you want to see it, let me know in the comment sections below. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe for more toy reviews. As always, stay awesome, stay subbed, and stay tuned for the next video. And peace. That's a wrap, guys. I'm out. I'll have some more videos up this week than I did last week. Last week I had to work and got up a different hour every day at nights. It just wasn't capable. All right, peace, guys. I'm out.